Okay, so I'm sharing my screen with you. Okay, so I hope you can see my screen. Okay, so that's my screen. So first thing is we will go to where our learning management is. So it's learn.ckbs.education. Okay, so I'll go there. Okay, so this is the site. Now you have your username and password. All of you have your username and password. So you put in your username there and your password. Okay, once you have that, you click on login. Okay, okay, so that is the site. As you can see now, the program for today, have you been able to log in? Okay, 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 so now we with the course that we are going to use based on our level, you see that we have um we will be doing robotics. Okay, but within the robotic we have different one. You can see that we have robotics and AI with Quarky, and then okay, so we'll get back I'll get back to you on that. But before that, we also need to use a software. I believe all of you have access to PictoBlock, right? So you'll be using PictoBlock. Hello. Mm-hmm. Um, it will the code that we are going to use is learn with Quarky. Okay. Yes, learn with Quarky. Yes, that's what we'll be using. Okay. Okay. So now I want us to also see our PictoBlock. PictoBlock is what we'll be using to program. Okay, so since you came for the boot camp and then you'll be having PictoBlock already installed. So you open your PictoBlock. Okay. We've not gotten to Python yet. So what we'll be using is the block coding. Okay. Okay. So when it's load, you select block coding. Okay, so that's what we'll be using, block coding. So once it's there, just click on block coding to open it up. Okay, so do you have this interface now? Okay, okay, okay. So now we have our PictoBlock. So let's go back to, okay, let's go back to our course. So learn AI with Quarky. That's what we'll be using. Okay, so let me go to course. So this is learn AI with Quarky. So I will select this course, learn AI with Quarky. Now with the other courses, the free courses, I want you guys to take your time and learn them. Once we are doing learn AI with Quarky, you can start learning AI on your own. Okay, we've made those courses free for you, and then the Python too. You can start learning them. Okay, you have access to all those courses. It's free, so you have to add it to whatever that we are doing. Okay, so I will move on. If you need any explanation regarding to the free courses, you can also draw my attention to that, especially the programming with Python. You can start with the basics. Okay. Now, to start with our first lesson, we will learn about say hello to Quarky. Now, when it comes to programming, we always start with hello world. Okay. But this time we are going to use Quarky. Quarky is the hardware device that we will use. Quarky is a robot. Okay. It's a miniature kind of robot that can do anything you can think of. Anything that a big robot can do, Quarky can do the same thing. Okay. So we have our Quarky here, and then we are going to program our Quarky. And to program the Quarky, we need a software that can help us to communicate with Quarky. And that software, hello, yeah, you should have your Quarky with you. Do you all have your Quarky? Okay, okay, so you'll be using the Quarky. Okay, you'll be using the Quarky, so make sure your Quarky is with you. Okay, so we will come to this side. So first thing, you click on this one, which is lesson 1. Say hello to Quarky. Okay, so lesson 1. So you can see here, it says start course. Can you see this one? Start course. So let's start from start course. Okay, start course. So you click on start course. Okay, so now we have lesson 1. Say hello to Quarky. Okay, so now in this course you'll be learning about Quarky, the features of Quarky, and what Quarky can do. Okay, so you just want to learn about Quarky. Okay, Now here is Quarky is going to be your friend throughout this adventurous course. So you are going to have a new friend called Quarky. Okay, so we want to know about Quarky. What is Quarky and what Quarky can do? Okay, so Quarky is having a companion, and the companion of Quarky is PictoBlox. Okay, so now the first point that we will be covering today, the topic is what? Quarky's feature. What are the features of Quarky? Okay, and then the next point is getting started with Quarky, and the last point is making animation on Quarky. So now we will try to do a little animation on Quarky. Okay, so let's start with Quarky. What are we supposed to achieve at the end of this lesson? What are our expectations? So at the end of this lesson, you will, one, know the basic features of Quarky and be comfortable with your new companion. Companion means friend. So Quarky is going to be your friend now. Okay. And the point two, be ready to move to lesson two. Okay. So once we are done, then this one is going to usher us to lesson two, where we'll be learning more about Quarky. Okay. So Quarky is so happy to meet you, right? So let's see what Quarky has for us. So first point of our lesson is what? Quarky. You say your AI learning paddy. Okay. So your AI learning paddy is going to help us. Now, let's talk about Quarky. What is Quarky? What is it about? So here we are saying Quarky is an electronic board. Okay, it's just a board, electronic board that has a lot of features that are able to help us to program. Okay, so it has expressions like sound, you play sound, detect touch. All those things are also part of Quarky. So Quarky can feel senses to feel, play sound, expressions, like the way a pet can be. Quarky can also be the same thing. You can create Quarky to behave like a keyboard. Quarky can be like that. You can create Quarky to be like a keypad where you can enjoy your favorite game. Quarky can do that. And then you can also develop Quarky to be like a garden kit. Okay, so Quarky can be so many things. Now before Quarky, we can know more about Quarky. What are some of the features that is helping Quarky to do all these things we are talking about? Now these are the features of Quarky. Okay, these are the features of Quarky. Like yourself, if I ask you what are the features of a human being, you can tell me the human being has two eyes that he can see, he has the mouth that he can use to talk, then he also have the legs that he can use to walk, the hands to hold things and stuff. They have the brain to be able to learn, to remember things. So that's the features of human being. So what about robots like Quarky? What are the features that make Quarky special? So we want to learn some of them. First thing is we have the switch. So this is the switch. Quarky is having the switch there that you can use it to on Quarky. Okay, Quarky is having the board. So this is the board. We call 7 by 5. Okay, so 7 by 5. Okay, that is the size of the board. And then the board is RGB LED display. When you talk about RGB, simply means that it's red, green, blue. Okay, so this is a primary light that will be able to derive other light from that. Okay, so now we have two proximity sensors. Now proximity sensors is down there. You can see the two. When you raise the Quark, you can see two light there. They are sensors called proximity sensors. Okay, so this proximity sensor is called infrared sensor. Okay, so that's able to help Quarky to navigate, like send message to Quarky. Quarky will be able to detect all those things with the two proximity sensors that Quarky is having. And then we have the reset button, as you can see here. Quarky can also be charged because Quarky need energy. So we have the USB type C. This one we use to charge Quarky. And we have two title switches. Now we use the title switches, this is the two title switches as a game pad. So as I said, you can use Quarky to play game, right? So this is your title switches as game pad that you can use Quarky to do that. Then we have speaker. Quarky is having the inbuilt speaker. This is the speaker for Quarky. So we have your speaker here that you can use, and Quarky has a battery connector. Now down there you can see there's a battery connector that you can connect your battery to that. And then the indicator light, when you are charging your battery, you see the indicator light will be showing, and when you on Quarky, the indicator light will also show, and if Quarky is running out of battery, it will also show. So that is it. And we have the servo port. So there's several ports here, so I can connect servos to Quarky. Okay, maybe I want to create Quarky to work like a human. I need a servo. So we have two servo ports. So these are them. One is here and one is here. One you can connect your servo to Quarky. Then we have says generic input output. Now this one helps us to connect other devices to Quarky to make Quarky special. So these are the ports that allow us to connect other devices to Quarky. So these are generic input. Okay, so that's what we have here as such. Okay, and then we also have the pins, which one we call the 5 touch pins. Now here the touch pins is when you touch this one, you realize that it makes sounds. Okay, so these are the touch pins that we have here. These are the 5 touch pins that we can also use. So now in the nutshell, these are the part of Quarky. Now Quarky is also having Wi-Fi. There's Wi-Fi in there, so you can connect internet to Quarky. Can you imagine? So Quarky can also work on IoT, Internet of Things, can do a whole lot of things. I can have my garden and I ask Quarky to water it when Quarky senses that, oh, the plant need water. So it has internet, and I can also ask of Quarky to serve as maybe a switch in my house where I can talk to Quarky like, oh, on the lights, off the lights, and Quarky will do all those things for us. Quarky is having a Bluetooth that can let Quarky do all those things. And then we have the short circuit protection. So Quarky is being protected because of electricity. Okay, so when you are charging your Quarky, you shouldn't be afraid that it will blow. There is a protector for Quarky. Okay, so these are the components of Quarky, and these features make Quarky so special. So any big robot, what you can use a big robot to do, you can also use Quarky to do the same thing. So what you need to think is about your ideas. What do I need to do? What do I need to create? That is what you need to think about. But the Quarky board can help you to do anything. It's like a computer board. So that is what Quarky is made up of. So now I believe you've gotten the understanding of the features of Quarky, right? Hello? 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 I hope you can hear me, right? Okay, that's good. Okay, so now we can continue. So now we are done with the features of Quarky. I hope you remember them, right? Okay, so you need to know about that. So let's move on to the next point. So you click on mark complete. Okay, mark complete to move on. Okay, so this our next part is activity 1. Now we are going to start with activity. So having fun with Quarky. We want to have fun with our Quarky. So how can we do that? Okay. Now the first thing is, let's get started with Quarky. Okay. With So now to get started with Quarky activity, we will be doing this activity. But before you can do that, we first need to power our Quarky. So how do we do that? Okay, so you can take your USB cable and then you slot it to your computer, okay, to power your Quarky. So the type C cable that we gave you, you slot the one end like as you can see on the screen, and then you slot the other end there for your Quarky to be on. Okay, so that is how to on our Quarky. Okay, so now we are not using the battery. Just use your USB cable to on your Quarky without using your battery. Okay, so now I hope you are done with this step. Have you slot your Quarky? Hello? Okay. Yes, activity 1. Okay. Okay, so when you click on complete down there, then you move on to activity 1. Okay. Okay. So now we are here, activity 1. Okay, so now you power your Quarky. If you already having the battery slot, that one you can on it, but also can use your cable to on it as such. Now we move on to step 1. Start the getting started with program. Okay, so let's see. Now our Quarky is on. Okay, our Quarky is powered on. So what are we supposed to do? To start the programming, long press your button. If it's the first time that you are using Quarky, then you have to go through this process. But I believe you've used it before, right? Have you used your Quarky before? Okay, so if you've used it, okay, light is blue, it means that your Quarky is ready to work. Okay, if the first time you are using, then you go through all this process. Okay, so now your Quarky is blue, it means that you are ready to program. So all these parts we won't go through them. The first stage that you have to touch the touch pins and all those. Okay, so we don't need to go through this. So now when your light is blue, the next thing is, let's code. Okay, that is what we are going. So now we need to go to the next step to start coding. Okay, so you click on complete, so we can start the activity. So you can see complete here. Just click on that complete. Yeah, Dennis, can you hear me? You went off, right? This is where we've got it. Yeah. Um, do you have your Quarky with you? Okay. So now we be able to go through the process. Okay. So this is where we've got into getting started with say hello to Quarky. Okay. So you do that, say hello to Quarky. When you go through it, get to the part. Now say hello to Quarky. We are only learning the part of Quarky. Okay, what make Quarky as a robot? Like you human, the component you have, like your eye, your ears, your nose, the same thing as the part of Quarky. Okay. So after learning those parts, we move down there and then you will click on complete. Okay, when you click on complete, it will move you to another step. So the next step will be here. Okay, so the next step you got there, that is the if the first time that you are using your Quarky, you need to go through that process, but I believe you've used it before. So your Quarky will show blue light, right? If it's blue light, then you click on next and complete again on the down, then you will come to this stage. Okay, so now this stage, that is topic 3. So the topic 3, we are going to learn about coding companion. You say PictoBlox is our coding companion. It's a friend to Quarky. Okay, so with PictoBlox we can talk to Quarky. Okay, so now we are going to use PictoBlox to communicate with Quarky. So this small video talk about Quarky. Okay, how to install Quarky and stuff, but all of you already have Quarky, so you don't need to download Quarky. So we will skip these steps and get to here. Okay, now this part is where we will learn about the interface of PictoBlox. Okay, so when we pick the PictoBlox, we need to know what and what we need to do. Now this side of the PictoBlox is called blocks. So you can see here all these are blocks. Okay, all this, so we have blocks like motion block, we have loop block, we have sound block. Okay, and then we have event block, control block, sensing block, operator block. So these are variable blocks. These are all blocks that we have in PictoBlox. So when we talk about blocks, these are all blocks, and down here is extension. So you can see here add extension. Now add extension allow you to add a different extension to PictoBlox. Okay, I'll get more into detail to extension so you get to understand that. Now inside the blocks we have what we call palette. So when you click your motion block like this, it will give you access to some information, and those information are called palettes. So here is block palette. So these are, we have motion palette. So when I talk about motion palette, it means that inside the motion block, when you click, whatever you see there are called what? Motion block what? Palette. Okay, so these are the palettes. So each block has its own block of palettes. Okay, so these are the palettes that we have there, and these are the block. When you click the block, you get access to the palette inside. Do you understand that? Okay, now we move on to the next point. Okay, now here at this start, this one we call scripting area. Okay, this is where you'll be doing your coding. Okay, so these are scripting area that we have in our PictoBlox. So we write our scripts at this area. Okay, now this is called a stage. So you can see here a stage is where you can have your palette in there, your sprite in there, to be able to perform a task. Okay, so this is a stage. Now we come here a sprite. Now a sprite is an animator. Okay, an object like the way you see this one. So you can have different sprites to perform a different scene. Okay, like a drama, a play, you have a different scene, and within each scene you have a characters in there that perform different activity. So it's the same thing. So a sprite is like a character. So these are what we have. So this one is a sprite. So you can select a different sprite. We will get into that. I'll let you know. Then this is a block require backdrop. Now you can see this one here. The backdrop, that's the this one is in what a forest or a park. So it gives you a different scene. Okay. So this is where you can select your backdrop. Okay, so you can do that here, and then we move on to the next point is called a stage mode. Now you can see here this is a stage mode. When you click here, it gives you a stage mode. You can move on to a different mode, a coding mode and stuff. And here you can upload mode, means that sometimes when you code and you want to send your code to PictoBlox so that PictoBlox can operate autonomously like embedded software that is inside the hardware. So you need to go to upload mode and then you upload your code to PictoBlox. Okay, so that is the upload mode. Okay, so in the nutshell, this is the interface of our PictoBlox. Now let me open the PictoBlox here for you to see. Now you can see my PictoBlox here. Everything here is blank. Okay, everything here is blank. You can't see, there's nothing here. Okay, so like I explained to you, so these are all my blocks. Okay, so I have my motion block, loop block, sound block, event block, control, sensing, and then I have operator, variables and stuff. Now when I click on this one, the default always it will select the motion block. So within the motion block, all what is here is called palette. So these are motion palettes. Okay, so when you ask you to select a palette, a motion palette, this is where you have to click on the block. So loop palette will give me, or the sound palette, I will get this. I need to select here, and then control palette, I need to click on control block and I have access to control palette. So these are the palettes that we have here. Okay, now extension. Within the extension means that different activities that you can perform. Now with Quarky, we can do something like face detection. You can use your Quarky to program a face detection, human body intersection, you can do that. You can use machine learning, we can do machine learning, artificial intelligence, okay, we can do that. Natural language processing, where you can let your Quarky communicate to you as a human. The way I'm talking to you, you can also communicate with your Quarky like that. But to do that, you need a language called natural language processing that can help us to do that. And we have the recognition cards like road traffic and all those things, road signs. So if you want to do something like that, you need this one to be able to do that. Okay, so these are all extensions that we have. Okay, so you can see that our extension is being grouped. We have AI and MLN. MLN means that AI is artificial intelligence and machine learning. So when I click here, I have access to I have the hardware. So the hardware components will come. Then the robot, okay, and then we have IoT. So this one give me IoT, and we have the game and animation. So you can see here we use this one for that, and then the robots and all those things. Okay, so these are the components that we have there that I want you guys to see. So when you click all, it give you access to everything that you can see there. Okay, so that this one is an extension that we can have. Now to start your Quarky, another thing that you need to know is this. I explained to you about the stage. So this is the stage and this is where I'm going to do my program. And within this stage, sorry, this is the scripting area and this is the stage. Now within this stage, you can see the backdrop is plain. So I need a backdrop, something that will make this one look like what I want. So I will click here, and then when I click there, you can see that I can change a backdrop, maybe in a bedroom. So you can see that I want something like that, so give you a different scene. And this is the what we call the sprite. So I can change this sprite to click here, you can select a new sprite. Okay, here you choose a sprite, here you can paint your sprite, you can do everything. You can also download them from the internet and upload them. So anyhow you want to, you can just do that. So when you select this one, you can see that I can add this one to it. Okay, and you can see that I have access to that as well. Okay, so this is how the whole thing look like. And then we have the costume. Now you can see this one, it has a costume. So go to costume area, and then you can design your own costume as to how you want the whole thing to be. So I can design this one, I can give a different feel to it. I can click here and then give a different color. Okay, I can just do some small designs as I want. Okay, so that's it. You can change the colors. You click here to change the colors, and then you can click and drag and mix colors, get it a different kind of feel you want it. If I want something like this, I can just come here, go move. So I have a different kind of scene. So all this one will come here. So once I have this one, I can pick this and everything is here. So now you can see that my attire will change. Maybe I just want to change this part with this color that I have. So that is the costume. Now you can see here we have the costume of walking. So you can see this one is walking. I can have this one as what the star as is working. So this is how you use to program your Quarky. So you look at the numbers there, and that's how we will go through that. You will do the practical, so you will see it. Then we have the sound also here. With the sound, you can record your own sound into PictoBlox. Let's say you click on sound like here, you can record it. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, so you can record your own sound and then you can do a whole lot of stuff. Okay, so this is the play aspect that you can see here, and it is the sound that is already there. And if I want to record, I'll click here and then I'll record. Oh, great! Ha! Okay. Ah! Oh! Ooh. So you see that I've recorded it. Let me play it for you to see. You can see. You can see how. Yeah. Hello. Mm-hmm. It will shorten a little bit. Uh, um, because of the timing, that's the new PictoBlock update is like that. You can't record it for too long. Say hi. Let me try this one for hi. Okay, let's see. Okay, okay. So you can record but not too long. Okay, okay. Hello. It's a scene, so you need to record short scene. So as you can see here, this one I just play. Okay, let me record like 1 hour for you to see. 1 minute. Let's see. Ah! Oh! Ha ha ha! Woo! Woo! Ah! Woo! Yeah, let's see. Okay, let me see where there. Ah! Ah! Oh! Ah! Woo! Ah! Ah! Okay, so now you see here, I will click on save. Okay, so what I just recorded, you see that it has come. Okay, so I have it as part of my recording. So based on what you want to do, maybe you'll be having some scripts, you have a whole idea, so a plane, a scene, so you can have a different scene. Yes, yes, you can do that. That's you can do it as you do like what you are saying. You can let it do the same thing. It will work. Okay, okay. Yes, you will learn that. I will teach you. Okay. 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 So now this is how we go about that part. Okay. So let's complete everything here. Now that we are done, if I want to start something, you click here, you drag it, and then you are done. Okay. So if I click and drag, I click and drag. Now this click and drag I did is for this. If I select a different sprite, you can see that there's nothing there. So you know that any code you do is for a specific sprite. Okay. So that is what we have here. So now let's go back to our program. So now we've gotten to know the interface, and then we interact with it more. So now how to log in. Now there's one aspect of PictoBlox, because you'll be working with this. Let's see, you want to work with this ones, Internet of Things and stuff. This, before you can use this one, you need to create an account with PictoBlox before you can use that. So we need to learn how to log in. Okay, it's very important. So now we need to create an account. You need to create an account here. So to do that, you can see here. Okay, so what I will do is I will click here. I already have an account. Okay, but for you, you go to register. Okay, and then you register as a student. Okay, so you click here, students, and so, and that's what I want us to do. Okay. Okay, so follow me and let's do that. Okay, so first thing is you click here, log in, and then you go to register. You can see here there's a register here. So you click on register, and now you select students. Okay, you are a student, so select student. Okay, now let's click on students. Now it will ask you a question. Are you over 16 years old? If no, it means that the information that you provide, need to provide information. So you are no, you are no, you are not like that. So let's see this. So it will ask you of the email, because you didn't have your own email. So it asks you to provide your guidance email. But if you have it, just put your email there. Okay. Do you have an email? Do you have an email? Okay, so you put your okay, so yes, so you use your daddy's email. So put your daddy's emails there. Okay, so I'll put CKBS robot gh at gmail.com. Okay, so I have my email, then the username, you put your username, CKBS robotics gh. Okay, now the next part is you put in your um password. Okay, something that you can easily remember. So you put in something you can easily remember. Okay, so I have my password. The next point is make sure this part is being selected. Okay, then you click on create account. Okay, so before I'll do that, I have to make sure my email is right. Let me open my email. Let's open my email. Okay, let's see. This is my email. Okay, so my email is open already. So I'll click on create. So do the same. So you wait. Okay, so once you click, you can see this message. Now waiting for guardian approval. So approval will be sent to your email, the one that you use. So you can see this is the email I use. So I use ckbsroboticsgh@gmail.com. So now I need to go to that email. So the same thing, the one you use. You see, you can see my own is here. It just came. Okay, so now I'll click on it. Now you can see here, it will ask me to agree. So I will agree to it. Have you received your email? Okay. Okay, Dennis, are you following? Dennis. Dennis, are you following? Okay, okay, okay. So okay, so now let's approve it. Okay, so now we are here. So I'll click and get to this side, and then we will click on agree. Okay, so let's get there, and then I'll click on agree. Okay, so I'll wait for that. Okay, so you can see here, you see account verify at the top. See that account verify. So now I have yay, email successful verify. So now my email has been verified, so I can go back to PictoBlox. So you see that it has moved me to another part. Now hi, you are almost there. Okay, so now it will ask me of my date of birth. Okay, so I need to put in my date, birth date. Okay, so here age cannot be less than 5 years. That is one thing you have to know. Cannot be less than 5 years. Okay, so I'll just put in something, and then I have my gender, and then the next thing is the country. I'm in Ghana. Okay, so I'll put Ghana there, and this one is optional. Okay, it's optional, so it's not mandatory. You can leave it there and click on submit. Are we all here? Now you want to add your picture. If you want to add your picture, you can select here and go to where your picture is. A picture is to have a picture. Okay, let's see. I want to put in this picture there, but it's too small. It didn't work. But later on you can add them, right? You can add them. Okay, you can add them. You can add your picture later on. So now let's concentrate here. So if you are here, let's click on submit. Okay, click on submit. So I'll click on submit. So you wait. So now you can see here, I'm here that hooray, you got 1,000 credits on becoming a verified user. So you can see I have 1,000 credits to use for my AI activities. Okay, so I believe you've gotten that. So you can see that I've been able to register. So now I can come back and change and see. I can change my image. You see that is done. I can change it and then I'll click on update. Okay, so it's been updated. So everything is working fine for me. So this is my account. It's working for me. I want to see if you are you also here now? Have you got into this stage? Hello? Okay. Okay, so we are waiting for you to get here. Okay, are you done? 1,000 or 100? Okay, okay, okay. Dennis, are you also done? Dennis, Dennis, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, okay, okay, okay. So we are waiting. Okay, we are waiting for you. Okay, okay, okay. So let me share my screen again. Okay, so my screen is Dennis. I hope you are done, right? Okay, okay. So now let's continue. Dennis is also done. Okay, so now we've able to go through the process of creating account. So this is the process. We've done that. So now we have an account. That's as our age. We'll be able to go through this and then we receive our credit. So now you can click on mark complete. Okay, so let's click on mark complete. Mark complete. Okay, so now we move on to the next activity. So now we are on activity 2, having fun with expression. So this is what we will be doing. We want to have fun with expression, display expression overview. So now, did you know that our friend Quarky is quite expressive like us? Okay, you can see the eyes. The eyes it is all okay. As you can see, the eyes makes everything clear to us. Okay, so yeah, this is RGB matrix. Okay, it's RGB matrix as the eye, as you can see it. Okay, so we are going to use this matrix to display different. Oh, okay, okay, that's good. So now you can see how the lights is blinking. So now to do this activity, I don't know which, if you are using a laptop or a phone or tablet, we can still go through the same thing. A laptop, so you connect your Quarky to your laptop. Okay, you are using a phone. Okay, so if you are using a phone, what we do is you have your PictoBlox, so you can connect with your phone too. You go to connection. Okay, so now let's go through that. Okay, so now this is how you do that. You select your board. First thing is you have to select your board. Now we've gone through this process. We are using the block coding. So now the next point is you go to block the board. You can see here board. You click on board, and the board that we are using is called Quarky. So you select the Quarky board. Okay. Then once you are done with the Quarky board, you move on to the next. Now there's two ways you can connect your Quarky. We have the Bluetooth and the serial port. Okay, so if you are using the laptop, this is your connection. So since you've connected your cable, you click on connect. Okay, you click on connect here to connect that. Okay, so once it's connected, you can move on to the next point. Okay, now let's move on to those who are using the phone. Then is you are using the phone. So on your phone, you can see this part, the one with the plus sign. You can see, open your PictoBlox smartphone. So go to my space. Okay, and then make a new project by clicking on the plus. Okay, so when you do that, it will move to this stage, as you can see here. Okay, so you see where this one is, you select there. Okay, so now then you have the board. Okay, so you type on the board button. Okay, you type on the board button. So this is the board button here, as you can see that where the arrow is showing. So you type on the board button there, then you select your board. Okay, from there, this is where you select your board. Then is, so you select the board, come here, you click on Quarky. So Quarky is our board, so you select the Quarky. Okay, then you do the connection. So connection, you see this one like the socket, the two sockets. So then is you click on that. Okay, when you click on that, it will ask you to, you are going to use a Bluetooth. So you see Quarky showing as a Bluetooth, so you just click on this. When you do that, then is, and then you also connect. So I believe now all of you will be able to connect, right? Okay, Dennis, have you been able to connect? It doesn't show any sign of connection. Is your Bluetooth on? Make sure your Bluetooth is on. Check if your Bluetooth is on. Yes, because it's going to use Bluetooth to do the connection. So check if your Bluetooth is on. It is on. So did you click on the, is your Quarky on? Your Quarky is on. Okay, so you click on this. Can you see this one? This socket. Yes. You click on this socket. You've done it already? And then you did not see the Quarky. But did you see this? It came. You typed it. Yeah, then now it should connect. So now you come here. It should connect. It should close this gap. This one should close. So you should see that this one is closed. Before, if it doesn't connect, it will open. Once it's connected, it should close. Okay. Okay. Yes, then it's connected. If the gap has closed, then it's connected. Okay. Okay. So now all of you are connected now. So let's move on to the coding. Okay. So now we are going to do the coding. Now let's code. So it's time to display our coding skills. Okay. So now first one, go to display. So let's go to display. So this is our display. Okay. On your motion blog, let's go to display. Display. You don't know where? No, you move your arrow down. You move down. Okay. Okay. But if you've not gotten there, you need to click on complete. Then it will move you to this stage where we are now. Okay. Okay. Because now we are here. This is where we are. Activity 2. Having fun with expression. Are you here? Are you here? Activity 2. Having fun with expression. Then you scroll down. Have you gotten to that stage? Hello. You've seen it, right? Okay. So what you do is put your cursor there and click on enter for it to come back. Okay. Put your cursor where I've highlighted here and just hit enter on your keyboard. It will refresh it. It will come back. Do you have it now? It's loaded. It's loading, right? Okay, okay, it will come. Okay, okay, okay. So, hello, sir. User, where are you talking about the PictoBlox? No, the web page. You are not supposed to. That one is just instruction for us to know how to create the account. So, yeah, 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 yeah. So just move forward. I have already done that practically. So that one, you just keep that. Okay. Yeah. Yes, yes. So having fun with expression. So having fun with expression. So this is where we got into. Now we've done this already. We've learned how to connect it. So all of us can connect now. We've done the connection. So now we will scroll down. scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Then we are here, one time display. So now you are going to display. So when you go to your picture block like this is where we will be moving, because I've not selected my Quarky. So I will select my Quarky here. If I also do that, now I will see display. I don't have to, I won't connect. So now you can see display here. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. So we are mm-hmm. I'm saying that you need to click on complete. Anytime you are done, you move down, you see complete and you click on it to move you to the next. Okay. So when you scroll down, the previous one you see complete. Just click on complete. Okay. Then it will move you up. Yeah. Okay. Let show me your screen. Okay. Now I'll stop sharing. Share your screen with me. You see the up arrow there. Just click on that. The arrow pointing up. Put your, and then you share your screen. Share your entire screen. Let me see what you have there. Okay. Here on the, let me share my screen and show you. Down there you see this arrow. Here. Okay. You see presenting. Okay, so you click here and then it will count and share your down here. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, so I'm stopping my own, so you do that. Okay, so having fun. So scroll down, scroll down. Say you have it now, it's working. So this is where we got into. Yeah, this is where we got into. Okay, okay. So you can stop sharing now. So that okay, stop sharing so that I can do that. Okay, thank you. So now I'm here. Okay, so now let's go there. So now you can see this is the first thing we want to do. Happy motion. Okay, so to do that, you go to display and then you can do that. So here, this my display. Once you select Quarky, you see display here. Then we go to display motion. So this is motion, display motion. So you drag to your display motion on the screen like this, and then you will see that we were having events. Okay, so you go to events and then you bring your flag on top of this. Okay, events mostly used to start your activity. So once I click on my flag, then my Quarky will start displaying the lights. Make sure always this one is being closed. Okay, so if it's not closed, select and then you close it up. So once you are done, you click on it, you see your Quarky will display the happy motion. Okay, so with this now you can see here you have something like this, happy motion. Do you have something like that? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, okay. Hello, yeah, Dennis. It's not showing any. Okay, now is your Quarky is connected, right? Do you see the padlock closed? The socket, the two socket is closed, right? It's closed. No, make sure you click on the flag. Okay, were you able to do that? Okay, now this is the make sure you click on the flag. You put the flag, click on it, it should display. It's coming, right? Okay, then it's your own working. Okay, so now Dennis, were you able to, let's go to the process. Okay, the first thing is, were you able to drag, I want to see, you see this sign. Okay, on your own you make sure that this one is being closed. Okay, when you select the Bluetooth it will close this. Okay, so go back to that part where we are closing. Let me go there again and close it so that we will come back to where you are again. So now let's go up. Okay, uh Dennis, this is uh we have our Quarky being selected. You are using mobile, so this is what you select your Quarky is being done. Okay, now you see this socket, click on it, click on it. When you click on it, it has opened, right? Okay, so click on it again. When you click on it, it will open for you to select your Bluetooth, right? This C. It has come. So click on this one too, and it's closed, right? It's closed. Okay, now let's go to Quarky. Okay, so go and select this motion, select this and put it here, and select the happy motion. Have you done that? Okay, so let's move on to the next point there. Okay, you go to event blog, okay, and select the heart and place it on it. Have you done that? Okay, so now you click on the flag, the green flag there on top there. You click on the flag. So run the script. So running the script by clicking the green flag. So click on the green flag. What did you see? What do you see there? Your Quacky is not displaying anything. Okay. Can you share your screen with me? Okay. Share your screen with me. I'm stopping. Share your screen with me. Let me see. Mhm. Okay, so the issue is your phone. Okay, okay. Then it should be your phone. It's your phone. So just work on it, okay? It should come. Okay, that is the process. It should work. So just work on your phone, okay? So you let's complete the class. Later on you can check it, okay? I'm recording the session, so you will have the video too as such. Okay. This is a recorded class, so you will have after this you will still have the video to watch it over and over. Okay. So let's continue. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's go to activity. So now we are done with this part. Okay, so we can also do a different one, basic, angry, crying, and all those things. So you can just be checking any code, be putting in the displaying, blinking, animation. Now we want to go to animation. So you can see that we have the motion and animation. When you go here, you can see that display. You can see that we have animation, animate this animation. So when you want to show anything animation, just select them there. And you can see there's a difference between the motion and animation. So animation of maybe thinking, okay, and then you go to your events. Let's put this one on this, okay, and then when you click on it, it should display. It should display. Okay, when you click on it, it should display. Okay, so that is what we have for this. Okay, so you can try. There are a whole lot of things you can do on your own. Now we want to add something to our code. Okay, so what we want to add is forever, forever and forever. Okay, now forever block is this activity that we are doing. Okay, you can see this code. We want our code to maybe display forever, like it doesn't stop. You can see that once you click on the green flag, it just flash and it stop. Now we want this activity to run over and over again until we stop it. And to do that, we use the forever. Forever means that do it until I stop it. So you go to the control palette, okay? So with your control palette, then you can see forever block, okay, inside your control palette. So you just select that one and you drag it. You click and drag and you drop it like the way you are seeing there. You click and you just drop it. You drop it and then it will be inside like that, okay? So once you have this, your code should be like that, okay, as you can see here. So now run the script by clicking the green flag. So once you click it, you see that it will be blinking, 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 go and come, go and come. So You can see the blinking. It won't stop until you stop it. Okay. Okay, so you can see that this is how it will be blinking. Okay, this is how it will be blinking. Okay, so now we can try something out on our own. Now LED animation, you can add something like thinking, angry, and all those things. So you can add everything within this block, forever block. So this one, the next one will come, the next one will come, something like this. So if I want to do something like that, I'll come here, forever block, drop it, and then I'll come here. What I want is thinking, blinking. Okay, you can also do something like this, duplicate. So because it's the same thing, instead of you go in there, so I want thinking, and then I'll just right click again and then duplicate, and then come back, and then I will say angry. So this once you are done, you click, each activities will be displaying, this one go, this one will come, and that's how we want. It's very nice to experiment. So now you can do something different on your own. Okay, so you can try all these things out. So you can have animation, something like this, happy, crying, angry. And then when you are done, you save your work. Let me show you how to save your work. Okay, so now I'm done with this. So you save your work. Okay, so first thing is you have to save your work. So what is the topic here? Try something. So maybe I can give uh try test animation, any name that you want to give to your work. Just give something to your work. Okay, then you save it. Now this, the maximum file that I allow it to upload is 15 megabytes. Okay, what you are doing is not too big, up to 15 megabytes, so you'll be able to upload. So if I'm here, you can see this one. I'll type the name here I want to give to my animation, like think and work. Let's say think and work, something like that. That is the name I'm giving. So you click here, you see the save here, just click on save. Okay, so now here, but I want you to create a folder on your desktop so that you can save your work. So may see robotics. Okay, something robotics work, something like that on my desk. So I'll open and I'll click on save. Okay, so now you see that I've saved my work. Okay, that's how to save your work. So now you save your work. So now the next thing is you have to upload. So let me show you how to do the upload. Okay, so you come down there, see here, you select the file, and then you go to where you save your work. I don't know where I did save my work, is robotic work on the desktop. So I click here and you can see my work here. So I'll just click on this and then I'll click on upload. Okay, so you wait for it to finish uploading. Oh, sorry, I stopped my screen. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. I hope you can see now. Okay, so this is what we just did. Okay, I was explaining to you of during the animation program. I believe you've done your animation, right? Have you done it? So this is what we talked of. Okay, then when you are done, we want your program to run forever. So to do that, you have to come here and then you select that, you put this one there. Now this is emotion. I want to change it to animation. So to do animation, you go back to your work. Okay, you go back to your work and then you select that. Okay, this is it. This animation. So you drag animation on your scripting area here, like the way you've seen here, and you arrange them. So if my animation is here, you arrange it as you've seen it there. Now we want the program to run forever without stopping, so we need the forever block. So you go to control, you pick the forever block, then you drag and put it inside like that. Okay, and then this is an activity that was asked us to do, that we should have the blinking, thinking and angry animation, so that this program will be changing. Once this one complete, this one will come. Once this one complete, the next one will come. Okay, so this is what we have. Okay, it's an exercise you need to do. Okay, so once you come here, once you are done, you need to save your work. So this is what I said. To save your work, you give it a different name. Okay, like what I'm having here. If you've not, the first time you are saving, you click on save, it will open the folder for you. Let me try something new so that you will see what I mean by saving. So now you click here, save. While you click on save, it will give you, now I just create this folder, so you can go to your desktop and create a folder called robotic work. Now this is where I want my work to be. So you give the name, but mostly you type it there. The name that you type it there will be show. Okay, so this is the name I'm giving. Just click on save, then it will come. Okay, so you see that it's saved there. Now that you save your work, we want to upload it. So in uploading, you go to PictoBlox, you click here, you click here, okay, and then you select this one. Okay, you click on there, because of I've already done that, that's why it came there. So where my file is on the desktop, I'll go there and then click on robotic work like that and select the file I want to upload. So it will come like that, and I'll click on upload. So you wait for it to finish uploading. Okay, so now you can see, let's go down there and check. It's saying the upload file, the maximum is 1 megabyte. Okay, coming. Okay, so you do it at your end there. Do it at your end there. Just select the file and upload MC. Just upload it the same way I was showing you there. Just upload it. Okay, so you click on file and then you upload that. I just did this one, but this one is not up to 1,000 kilobytes. So just go the same way, do that, and then you upload. Is it working? The uploading is, I'm seeing the work. This is the work that we need to do. Okay. So after completing this work, they have to save it. Okay. This is the work this is the work. They should try something on their own. So they are supposed to create animation for happy, crying, angry. So once you are done with that, you save. So to save it, I just came here. Let me open a new file and do the saving for you to see. So saving means that you can see here, I'll type a name, like let's say King. That is the name of my file. Okay, let me put something here, just something, not necessarily this, and I'll click on save. Okay, so the save will come like that, and I'll click on save, because on the desktop I'm saving it here. Okay, and I'll click on save. Okay, so now you see that it's safe. Okay, so the next thing is I'll go back to my web interface. So this is the web interface. I'll drag down there. You can see upload. Okay, so I'll go to upload and then select, let's say, kin. Okay, now you click here, upload. Okay, so just click on upload. Which work inter Okay, okay, share it with me. Let me see. You can share your screen. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, not that place. Wait, wait, go there. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Okay, you don't need to go to coding area. No, not that one you are uploading, please. So it's not that I'm talking about the web where we are learning the learning management platform. That's where we are doing the upload, not here. So here, wait, hello. Go back there, let me see something. Now you can see forever. I think your forever did not should be inside. So drag and yeah, drag it up. Just remove them up. Should be the next one after the flag. Yeah, up. Yeah, yeah, and then drop it down inside the app. You just just move it in. No, Yes, yes, leave it, leave it. Just leave it. Uh-huh. Okay. This is how it's supposed to be. So now you save. To save is here. You go to save. You click on the save. No, not save as here, the button there. Just click there. Click on save. But you did not give the name. So you see that the name will be my project. I should something give something like, yeah, you can put X as one. Can put S as one. Yeah, save. But do you know that where you save your work? Oh, I didn't show, right? It didn't show. Okay, then go to far. Go to far. Let's do save as so that we can know where and save as. No, I created the folder on the desktop. I created it like robotic work. Okay, so you can create a new folder on your desktop. Okay, yeah, work. Okay, okay, so okay, now you go to the web interface where we are having our lesson. Okay, uh-huh, yeah, uh-huh, yes, the lesson, no, the lesson, learning management platform. The C learn.ckbs, that's what I'm talking. Learn.ckbs. No, not here. Learn.ckbs. Yes. Uh-huh. Not this one is the edu. This one is the edu dot le which one? Where you are now. So I think you've just click outside there because it has selected the GIF. Yes. Okay. Then drag calm down. Calm down. Move your cursor down. Down, 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 down. Yeah, then you see here. So you go to browse. No. First thing you go to browse to upload. Yes. Browse. And then you go to where you save your file. The folder you save your file. Yeah. Yeah. Then upload. See upload. Yeah. So you wait for it to finish uploading. Okay. Okay. So now calm down. You see that it will give us access to move to the next. Go down. Drag down. Just drag down. Yeah, so mark complete. Yes. Okay. Just mark complete. Yes, yeah, you can stop sharing now. Yes. Okay. 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 So Dennis, you work on your this thing first. Okay. and then you can do that. I'll share the video too with you. Okay. Now, what I want us to note here is our platform that we have here. We build it. It's a self-tutoring platform. Okay. What you need first is the introductory part, what we've given you. Like I said, we are not going to meet every Saturday. Okay, so it's every 2 weeks we will meet once. Okay, so now the assignment for you, now what you are supposed to do on your own. But if you are facing any challenge, my WhatsApp group is there. You can always let me know your challenge and I'll help you out. Okay, if there's something I need to do a video and send to you, I'll do it and send to you. So now we've been able to complete lesson 1. Now you will do lesson 2 on your own. Okay, so I want to see if you work on lesson 2 on your own. So lesson 2 is almost the same. Lesson 3 I'll come in because lesson 3 got to do a lot, so I'll come in. But I want to see if you're able to do lesson 2 on your own. So this is what I'm expecting you to do. Complete lesson 2. Okay, and then you go and upload your work as we've done so far today. Okay, so here talking about display fan and all those things, so kindly do that. Okay, if you have any questions so far, you can ask me. If there's any question, you can ask me. So your assignment is you are completing lesson 2. Okay, now everything that you are doing, there's instruction, then we have videos and step-by-step process in doing that, so it's easy to complete that. But lesson 3, I'll come in to do some more explanation to you, and then when we get to this part, if you are done and you think you can do lesson 3, fine, you can continue. But when you get to artificial intelligence, I need to explain certain things to you. So from light display, having fun with music, playtime, all this is like what you have done so far. So you can do all these things on your own. Now when you get to 5, you can see there's a different topic here, artificial intelligence, which I need to come in, explain the concept of artificial intelligence to you, let you understand it very well. So kindly work on this for me. If you're able to complete this, we can move fast. There are a lot of courses that you can learn. So we need to speed up, try your hands. These were all the same as what we've done so far. So you can do all up to 4. Then 5, I'll come in to explain to you so that we can move fast to join robotic itself. This is how we are learning about AI concepts. And then we can now apply the AI concept in robotics. Okay, so now we can move to AI and robotics, okay, which we'll also enjoy. Okay, so with this, these are some of the activities that we will be doing. Now, taking learning to the real world. Now, the real world scenarios, what is happening now? We can see here we have weather monitoring system. You can build something on your own. We have waste management system. You can build that. Road safety with Quarky, face recognition system you've been seeing with your phones. Now we have some companies, they don't use fingerprints now, they use face recognition system. You just look through it and the door will open for you to enter. So this one, attendance system, you use your face, all this idea how to do that. We have home automation system, so to build home automation system on your own. And so these are different real world concepts. So I want you to kindly complete this. The next time we meet, you should finish this so that we can move straight to lesson 5 and learn about AI. Then we start with the concept of applying what you've learned so far to the real world. Okay. Do you have any question for me? Hello? Hello. Okay, okay, you can. What game? That one is inbuilt. Is when we are starting with the Quarky, because now you've programmed Quarky to do other things. It's no more there. You won't see it again. Okay, initially when you are starting your Quarky, it comes fresh. It has that game on it. But now, as we progress, I'll teach you how to develop your own game and play with Quarky. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. I'll teach you that. So if you want to learn game, you like gaming, I'll even give you more games for you to play on your own. Okay. Now I'll send you more games on that. Okay, so I will send some to your dad. Okay, where you can display your hands, you use your hand to do as a remote control without using the pad. I will send to your dad and I'll give instructions so you can start playing it. Okay. Are you okay? Okay. Okay. Dennis, do you have any question? Okay, okay. So we will end the class today. We are meeting. Our next is next 2 weeks, right? Okay, now when it comes to Python, what that we are learning here is called block coding. Now, block coding is not actually a programming language, okay? It's helping us to understand the programming concept. That's where block, so you just click and drop and stuff. Now, once you learn the programming concepts, now you need to write scripts. When you talk about Python, Python is a programming language. Now, block is not a programming language. Okay. So programming language simply means that it's a language that computer understand. Okay. Computer understand that language is zeros and one. Okay. So Python is a platform that allow we human being write instruction. Okay, so we will write instruction to computer in Python format. Okay, and then when we write that one, Python itself will translate that one to a computer language that computer understand. Okay, so that computer can perform in a task for us. So it simply means that we are using Python to write a step-by-step instruction. Okay, to our computer or our robot for our robot to perform a task. Do you understand? Okay, so Python is a programming language. So if anybody asks you what is Python, it's a programming language that helps human to communicate with what? Any computer system. Okay, are you okay? So Python is like PictoBlox. Okay, Python is like PictoBlox. Okay, so PictoBlock is also serving as an interface. Okay, that helps us to write a Python code. Okay, are you okay now? Okay, so we will end the class and hope to see you next 2 weeks. Okay, I'll send the link, but then make sure that you finish from lesson 2, 3, 4. Do it on your own. Send your assignment. When you send the assignment, I will see it. I will mark it for you. So you will see all your scores there. So make sure you do all your work. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye.